Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Dime Box Discoveries. Found a treasure trove of great 80s and 90s oddballs and insert subsets kind of stuff. Loaded up in some dime boxes up in Xenia, Ohio. The guy had like 40 dime boxes. I'm not exaggerating. I was able to make it through 4 dime boxes in the time I have. And I pulled out 350 items. And it's all fantastic by my judgment. I'll let you be the judge if you think it's fantastic. But a lot of really cool stuff. And let's start off the top with the card worth the most, technically. It's the Paul Goldschmidt Topps Chrome. That's the trade-in one, the MVP. You can send in, I believe, unless I have that wrong, trade in for $20 worth of store credit at the card shop. So I spent $30 on this because he gave me a discount. And this one is worth $20 off the top. So that's pretty good. How about an Ohtani and Ichiro? That's the update. That's technically an Ohtani rookie card in a manner of speaking. So that is really cool. A couple of Cal Ripkens on the Topps Stadium Club. The one there in the back, that's the silver. I think it's called like a Mickey Mantle silver something or other. Nice variation. Goes for a few bucks. So that was really nice. Some Topps Stadium Club in the black foil. It's Walker Buehler, Corey Kluber, and a couple other guys in the black foil. And this color foil, I don't even know what this color is, but there's Henderson. And there is Mike Clevenger as well. And then just, I love the old school looking Topps Stadium Clubs. They just did a fantastic job with this set, with the photography. I just love it. I dig it. Put out a bunch of those. Some of the old school guys, I think it just looked great. Bryce Harper looking angry out of Topps Gallery. There's another Paul Goldschmidt. I grabbed a couple of those. I didn't even realize the Topps Chrome was what it was until I got home, actually, and looked up and totally forgot about it. Juan Soto, Gary Sanchez in Topps Chrome, and Willie Adames. So off the top, you can see a couple of nice big gets right there. And we're just starting. I said 80s, 90s oddballs, subsets, inserts, things like this. How about this? This is if you know, I've seen this before, you know I love my box bottoms. It's a George Brett box bottom, but it's actually an OPC box bottom. I've never seen that before. An 86 OPC box bottom with George Brett. Love it. Roger Clemens, Sports Illustrated for Kids. You know I love all my Sports Illustrated for Kids. Working on it, especially the green ones and the red borders like that. Topps Magazine, Don Manley. That's just such a great oddball. It's Clemens, one of those unlicensed one from the 80s. They're great. Here is Mike Schmidt, Topps Collector Series. I'm not even sure what those were. I don't think I've come across any of those. Championship Baseball. That's from the Milton Bradley game with George Brett. That is fantastic. Speaking of games, how about from 2K Sports, Ivan Rodriguez and Alex Rodriguez. That's really cool. More games. This is Classic Baseball with the update series with Wade Boggs with a chicken. For the Chicken Man, that was a perfect card in 1987. Here's some more classics with Boggs and Brett. Ozzie Smith, KB Toys. There's Brett. There's Tony Gwynn with the Topps Collector Series. A couple of stickers of Brett and Schmidt. I don't know what year that is, Schmidt, but I'll have to look it up and see. Canseco, Fleer, Baseball, Bruce Sutter. I love that. Just really cool for the relief, top relief guy. Sticker, Paul Molitor, Swingman Thomas. Nolan Ryan, the Ball Street. I love the oddballs, and there's a good oddball. Ruben Sierra and Nate Snell. You're like, what's the deal with those? They're both Tiffany's. A couple of Tiffany 87 tops in there. So that was really cool. We don't come across a lot of those in dime boxes. I'd never seen this game face thing before. It doesn't go for much, but it's just really cool. Topps Museum Collection. That, once again, also very thick card. R.A. Dickey. That one is also very cool. I'd never seen these. There's some kind of game thing for Crawford and Gallardo. So that's cool. Cepedas from 2001 Topps. Something there. Jose Cruz Jr. There's Killebrew. Another Ichiro there. Freddie Freeman. Perez and Sandberg. Now, I got a guy, my friend Chris. He wants all the different Mattingleys I can find. And this thing was just an explosion of oddball Mattingleys. It's the Topps 50 years, Don Mattingly rookie card kind of thing. 83 Donruss rated rookie. Yeah, some kind of oddball out of a magazine or something. Yeah, out of a magazine. This one of my most favorite. These are both BBC magazine, by the way. I think it's Baseball Card Magazine. With the Topps All-Star Rookie with the 83 looking set. It's really cool. Manly, KB Toys. Manly, some kind of Fleer thing. Manly, Topps All-Star, whatever that is. More Manly. Manly, are these like a ripoff of the Pro Set football? I remember those in '89. These look like they're Pro Set football ripoffs. They're from Play Ball USA. That's kind of cool. A couple of Oddball All-Stars. There's the Heritage Series. More Manly. There's a Sports Flicks Manly. Another Sports Flicks with Manly. There's an Ames Manly. Superstar Manly from '86. Another KB Toys Manly. Different year. Different KB Toys. A lot of KB Toys Manlys in there apparently. Flair Award winners. All-Star. Another KB Manly. Baseball MVP Manly. I think it's Flair. That's fuzzy. Ooh, nice. Pop-up Mattingly. There's a Topps Collector Series like the other one we saw with the Schmidt Mattingly. And there's a couple more Mattingly. So some great oddball Mattingly's. In fact, there's a couple more mixed in throughout here. I'll have to get some of those to Chris and see which ones he needs. How about a Chipper Jones rookie card in the dime box? 91 Topps. Fantastic. Love my Fleer Pro Vision, especially ones with such great artwork like this for Bagwell. That's just a beauty. It's a good little logo in the corner, too. I only ever noticed that. There's Tom Glavine with some shiny. Edgar Martinez with some shiny. Chipper Jones, some Stadium Club. Rod Crew, beautiful masterpiece of the Topps Gallery. Jarrett Wright and some kind of oddball thing. Another Chipper Jones. Greg Maddux with some Smoke and Heat. There is Reggie Jackson, also fuzzy. Jermaine Dye. Tony Gwynn. That is a Jimmy Key. There's a Puckett off of the Naturals. Fred McGriff rookie card off of Topps Traded. And there's a Boggs and another Boggs. So some really good stuff as we keep moving forward. How about this? This is a variation Canerco. See, there's two different versions of this. And this is the one without any of the logos or anything. That's a variation of his. So this David Ortiz apparently goes for several dollars. I don't know why, but I guess it does. There's a Smoltz. There's a couple Gwynns. There's Alex Rodriguez with no arms. Something out of Fleer. Some kind of pop-up thing. You punch it out and you put his arms on there. But it just, is that not creeping anybody else? Oh, well. I love these. I grab these, never seen them. They're out of the Baseball Inquirer. There's a Puckett and a Brett. There's a Bagwell Young Stars Toys R Us. That's really cool. I love my oddballs. A couple Sports Illustrateds there with Steve Carlton. The medal. The medal are really cool. So there's a Boggs medal. Here's another medal. This one actually books really well too. Messina, some kind of skybox medal. I don't know. Will Clark Sports Flicks. Here's a Jim Tomei with an international background. That's kind of cool. There's another Manly, like I said, with the Fleer, and Nolan Ryan out of Donruss. So back here, we've got some early to mid 80s madness here with Diamond Kings Boggs. There's a Molitor 83, Fleer 83 Donruss, 83 Donruss Brett, 82 Donruss Brett, Diamond Kings. There's a bunch of Morgans and Fleers and one Donruss there. So some Morgans there. Those are all nice. Once again, these are all dimes. So this is a really weird and random subset. It's something out of Leaf or Donruss, and they have different versions. This one says Cordially, and then like Cordially Yours, a different version. There are all these different weird versions of this apparently. So that is really cool and very different. The Will Myers, that is just a classic photo, considered one of the best photos ever taken on a baseball card. Beautiful, beautiful picture. I just thought it was great, so I picked it up. Speaking of great photography, how about the IS collection? And there is Bagwell. It's beautiful. There's a Ripken with the reprint of the Topps Lineage. Also a rookie trophy card. There's McCovey with a couple of those of the reprints. Ray Durham with the cup. And another one with the cup. That's just kind of cool looking of Jose Reyes. There is Chris Bryant, Ron Santo. There is a Manley and Puckett. That one I'll throw in the Manleys as well. Dave Ortiz opening day. Some kind of thing there. And then some OPGs. I always find OPGs to be fun. Randy Johnson, Dawson, and a pair of Mattingly's in the OPGs. So you like vintage, you say. You never get vintage. Good vintage in dime boxes? Oh, my friend, not so fast. How about some 72s that are nice and crisp, looking pretty good, looking pretty sharp. Some World Series ones out of the 72. Denny McLain out of 72. Once again, these are in really good shape. Bob Bailey out of the 72 in great shape. Now, these two are the 72. Cumberland and Fairley, you're like, who cares? They're actually OPGs. OPG 72s out of the dime box. You don't find that too often. That is really cool. Joe Torre, Buddy Bell. How about a bunch of 73s in pretty good shape here. World Series. These make great trade bait. And also, I'm working on all those Topps Ace team sets. don't know if I need the Joe Rudy, but man, that's in pretty decent shape for that. Walt Olson, a Cincinnati guy, badly cut, but he's a Cincinnati guy, so cool by me. Moore, Veda Pinson in great shape. And then some stars from the 70s with Tennis and Say, Brett from the 80s. How about a 74 Billy Williams and Reggie Jackson? In pretty good shape. A little bit of paper loss back there, but in pretty good shape. 84 OPC Tom Seaver, off cut, but still pretty dang cool. Bobby Bonds, Doc Ellis is in great shape from 74 or 75, Louis Tiant. These 75s are in really nice shape, so I picked them up just because. Holtzman, Hernandez, there's a Brinley rookie card, and Steve Carlton and Tuck McGraw in really nice shape in 83. So some really nice shape vintage with a couple of 72 OPCs thrown in. So some really nice stuff. I'm telling you, these boxes were good, man. These were great boxes. I only got through 4 of the 40 of them. So imagine what else was in there. Some cool Diamond Kings from 94, I believe. Fryman, Mondesi, Bagwell. The Gallery of Stars, the Diamond Kings ripoff, that was in triple play. So there's David Justice. Mays and Spawn, the 87 style. Mattingly and another version like that. Brooks Robinson, that's class 2 of the Topps Gold label. Ted Williams, just a great moment. And then I picked up these 4, Shoeless Joe Jackson, Earl Combs, Stand Up Powell County, Kentucky. Woot woot. John McGraw, Wayner, Goslin, Appling, Lyons, and Grimm. I find those cards cool. And for a dime, I picked them up. So these are all variations of cards. You'll see what I mean. These are like Topps Gold, Electric Diamond, things like that. So I found some good ones of these. The winner, which was a regular, but the winner I won't argue. It's Ivan Rodriguez with the Topps Gold All-Star Rookie Cup Gold. There's Maddox and Brett Topps Gold. There's Boggs Topps Gold. And then these are I think these are Toys R Us purple variations from this year, Napoli and Rendon. This is the metallic Contreras. You can feel it. There's a Chipper Jones. This apparently is a moderately rare version, I don't know, from Greg Maddox. Kind of cool. And there is your Silver Signatures Collector Choice in the special edition. Ivan Rodriguez. There's Jim Tomei and Maddox, some Hall of Famers there. There's Robin Yount, Silver Signature, and Randy Johnson, and another Randy Johnson. Top Stadium Club from this year, there's a members-only Lucas Giolotti, which is awesome. This is Sports Illustrated, but that's an extra edition. You can see it right there. John Smoltz, that's very cool. How about artist proofs of Cecil Fielder and Charlie Hayes? These are I think they're called gold frames on these. Willie Stargell and Beltray. These are going to be, a lot of this stuff is going to end up being traded on tcdb.com. So I think this makes good trade bait. There's the gold version of Biggio. And it's just a rainbow foil version of that play. And then speaking of rainbow, this is the rainbow version, golden rainbow, Mo Vaughn, and Manny Ramirez, and then just some green version of Anthony Rizzo. So some really great stuff there with some Hall of Famers. Oakland A's, I love my Oakland A's stuff. Just a cool card. Doesn't fit in the collection. It's just a really cool, badass card. Here's a Jimmy Dean that technically should be over here, but that's okay. Catfish Hunter. A couple of reprints of the Jackson rookie card. This is a Ricky Henderson out of either Heritage or something like that. So that's kind of cool. Mark McGuire's, if you know me, you know I PC Mark McGuire, so I picked him up because I don't think I have those two. This one I have, but I love this card, so I pick it up whenever I see it. There's McGuire there with Silver Signature. Fantastic. And then just some regular Oakland A's guys. Raleigh Fingers. And this set, whatever this one was exactly, that's just kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. From Front Row, that is, from 93. That's really cool. I'll tell you what. Boxes were popping with some cool rookies in minor leagues. How about we show them to you? Here's a Joe Mauer. That is one of his very first ones. The prototype rookie card. Goes for a few bucks. There's Ivan Rodriguez, classic best. Vladimir Guerrero in the minor leagues. They're all minor league guys. There's Kerry Wood in the minor leagues. There is Todd Helton in the minor leagues. A-Rod, his draft pick card. Electric Diamond, Manny Ramirez. Roy Oswalt, that is a rookie card from Roy Oswalt, Topps Traded. There's an Adam Wainwright, Topps Traded rookie card, I believe. Beltray, friend of the minor leagues, about to go in the Hall of Fame here in a couple of years. Jimmy Rollins, minor league card. Another Beltray, minor league card. Manny Ramirez, Front Row, draft pick. And Corey Patterson with the Lugnuts, that's cool. Bernie Williams with the AAA Columbus Clippers, that's cool. It's a Kerry Wood rookie card. That's really cool out of Bowman. Kenny Lofton. That's, I'm not even sure what the 24F is. I thought it was the highest numbers, but I guess it's not. Maybe that's, I think it's their version of their tops traded kind of thing. Todd Helton, Bowman Chrome, rookie card. Bartolo Colon, rookie card. A couple guys there you recognize, including Vladimir Guerrero and Andrew Jones. Nomar in the minor leagues, and a Deion Sanders star card. So, excuse me. Some really great stuff there, and we're not even done yet. Man, getting dry in the throat. So much cards to talk about. Some older guys, oddballs, some Ziploc, Willie McCovey. That's cool. I got the Yogi Bear of that also somewhere. I pulled that one out. Love the art cards. Baseball Morals, Hank Aaron. Ernie Banks, that's a beauty there. Legends of the Game. And then Harmon Killebrew and Al Kaline and Eagle Ballpark Peanuts. There's food items over here too. Those could fit there also, but I just put them here. I love my food items. There's Lou Gehrig, Willie McCovey, and Ted Williams, all in that Circle K set. So really cool, really great, really fantastic. So, all right. You know, I collect my guys who are from Cincinnati. Not a lot of guys have put it there. A couple Kyle Schwarber from Middletown, Ohio. Stand up and rep. David Justice, a couple of those from Cincinnati, Ohio as well. All right. You know, if you know me, you know that I dig anything like the coins like this. Vlad Guerrero with the Pinnacle Mint. I can't tell what it is. I don't think it's the gold. I think it might be the brass, not the copper. It doesn't look like copper. I wish it said somewhere on it. I don't think it does. If it does, someone please tell me. Does this look like a brass, a copper, or gold? It does not look like copper to me. So it looks like either the brass or the gold. Most likely the brass. If that's the case, that's a really great find in the dime box. A couple sports flicks there. There's a David Parker in there. There's only Dave Parker in there. And you got Reggie Jackson mixed in with a couple other guys. Yeah, it looks like that's, Ripken, Molitor. There's Puckett. And there's Steve Carlton. So I love that Guerrero. I'm not going to lie. I love this. Is that not beautiful? I mean, seriously. I know some people don't like those, but I think they're beautiful. I'm going to come back to the food stuff. So I'm going to skip over that real quick. Bowman, I know 93 Bowman are always hot. People looking for those in trades. Very, very, very popular set. So some Hall of Famers with Bagwell, Johnson, Ripken, and Manley, not Hall of Famer, but still awesome. And then 94s, Bagwell, Rodriguez, Winfield, Boggs, Puckett, Brett, Flavin, Boggs, Sheffield, Walker, and Troy Percival. I think this is rookie card. Yeah. So that's really cool. Back here, one basketball was mixed into all the baseball boxes. They also had basketball boxes. I just didn't get to them. Well, Chamberlain just looks cool. Not gonna lie, I just looks cool. And then I bought some oddball stuff. I like to buy stuff. My girlfriend challenged me to find something that she would find interesting. So I found her some stuff that she found interesting. Here's Alcatraz. This one is just a beautiful card. It's the Wright brothers from Dayton, Ohio. Stand up and rep Dayton, Ohio. That one is Orville Wright. It's just a beautiful, beautiful card. Fantastic card. I love it. One of my most favorite cards out of this, and I've got a lot of favorite cards out of this set. The Aztecs. Bobby Fischer, chess, because both her kids play chess, so that's awesome. She likes potato chips, so that one was fun. This was her most favorite one, because it was so weird and so random. The Taylor Ham versus the pork roll. I'm sorry, that was their second favorite. There's Grant versus Lee, France versus... This is her most favorite. The sandwich, the pork roll. We found some of those before now, and I think we're going to end up working on that entire set. Now, speaking of food items, once again, oddball 80s stuff, man. I'm telling you, loaded. Loaded. Burger came from, I think, 87, a couple Mattingly's and a Clemens. I totally forgot these existed. I've not seen these in years. The Pepsi 91 Superstars is Roger Clemens. Reggie Jackson and the Clark Bar. That's fun. How about a Kraft Kirby Puckett? I've got a couple of these now from different people in that Kraft set. There's a Hostess Ricky Henderson. Jumbo Seeds, George Brett. I got several of those too. Perina, Brett, and Seaver. There's a Jimmy Dean, Billy Williams. Jimmy Dean, George Brett. That one is Bazooka with a bunch of different star pitchers there. Ripken and the Captain Crunch. How about some Post with Brett and Bagwell and Howard Johnson. More Post with George Brett. All right, nice. Some Coca-Cola, Nolan Ryan's in there. Dig those. A whole bunch of Drake's big hitters. Schmidt, Carew, Rose. That Rose is beaten up, but whatever. Dale Murphy, Bill Madlock, Brett, Younts, Murphy, Murray, Mattingly, Murray, and then some McDonald